Hey, what's up everybody, my name is Ghostgirl and today we are here with another Tinker's Construct tutorial, this time about the modifiers that you can put onto your Tinker's tools and weapons. So, first thing you might want to know is that if you have Thaumcraft, you can use Thaumium to make it so that your Tinker's tool or weapon already has modifiers on it. It'll give it 2 modifiers if it's made out of full Thaumium. And since I already have this cleaver, might as well start with it. If you want to add modifiers, here's what you can do. You can add a diamond and a block of gold. That adds 1 modifier. See, it goes from 2 to 3. You can add a block of diamond and a golden apple from 3 to 4. And you can add another star 4 to 5. So that's how you add modifiers. But now some modifiers you can add. See, this is just Thaumic, which is from it being Thaumium, and say I want to maybe make it so that my cleaver doesn't break as much, and I can use an obsidian large plate. It gives it reinforced, and as you place more, of course, it'll raise the reinforced, but you can even see the difference. It becomes darker. Now you have reinforced on it. Oh, not to mention that it already had a plate, so that got replaced and it counted as a modifier being used. So if you ever want to replace the plate, wait until you're out of modifiers, or else it'll waste one of them. So unless you want to reinforce 4, that's what you do. If you want to put repair onto Tinker's tool or weapon, you take a ball of moss and put it right on. It'll say it has moss, but once you look at it, it says auto repair, and that's pretty self-explanatory. So let's get rid of that, that, and that. I'll end this. Alright, so I've shown in another video, I think it was my best cleavers video, that you can make a cleaver that does over 30 damage, over 40 damage. You do that by adding nether quartz, and you can add as much as you want. I believe you can see already it says plus 11, it becomes plus 12, and that's only with 1 piece of nether quartz. A normal health bar is 10 hearts. 10 hearts is 20 attack damage. Well, you're going to need 20 attack damage to take out those hearts completely, which is why I like actually using rapiers. You can take a Thaumium rapier, and if you put enough nether quartz on it, it'll do over 20 damage, and rapiers are already armor piercing, so that's a one-shot. Sadly, some armor is not penetrable, which makes them not fully OP, which is why you would maybe want a cleaver or something else. Still, rapiers are really nice for that. So actually, let's quickly put that on that. Okay, there we go. So cleavers have beheading, and this doesn't. These modifiers I'm putting on, by the way, they're not only for cleavers. I'm just using the cleaver as an example. Cleavers have beheading. No, like if you want to put more beheading on it, since it's not 100%, you can put 1 obsidian and 1 ender pearl. It gives you beheading. You can see that ender pearl right in the middle. So boom, that's what that looks like. It will give a beheading, and it doesn't just work on the cleaver, but the cleaver will be a much higher head drop rate if you do put it on it. You can put it on a rapier. I think it looks pretty cool if you put it on a rapier. I'm guessing you can put it on any other weapon. I wouldn't see why not. So you take a... Oh, am I out of modifiers? I am. Alright. Let's just grab a new... Let's grab a rapier, since I was talking about it. Let's grab this rapier and put a necrotic bone on it. You can see the difference right there in the pixels. What the necrotic bone will do is it makes it so that once you attack someone, this says plus 4. You can ignore that though, because it will do 2 damage no matter what. You can increase that damage with sharpness, which you get by putting nether quartz. And when you attack someone, or maybe even a mob, like not maybe, it actually will. If you have a nether dungeon or a normal dungeon and you go into it, there's a bunch of mobs and you're being attacked, just start spamming with this rapier that has lifesteal. You're gonna get health back in no time. You can start piercing through their armor and whatever they have and just make your way through, which is why I really like rapiers for that. Let's see. Say you want spiders to be gone. Bane of Arthropods, you get it by getting a fermented spider eye. If you don't like the undead, you can take consecrated... No, am I out of... Fuck. Alright, I forgot I didn't put any more modifiers. Ooh, wrong one. Okay, there we go. So, if I want to put smite on it, which is good for killing the undead, which I believe is only skeletons and zombies, you put smite on it by taking consecrated soil. Not too hard to make. You can check the recipe in the NEI. I'm not going to show it. We've got lapis here, which is usable for either tools and weapons. The only difference here, I'm going to take a cutlass. The only thing is that if you put it on a weapon, it raises the drop rate, increases the amount of loot dropped by a mob. If I kill a cow and normally drops 1 beef, it can drop, say, 4 or 5, depending on chances, and if you max out the luck. You can also use it on a pickaxe. Oh, I'm actually going to hold on to that so I can show you guys the thing about pickaxe. If you use it on a pickaxe, or a hammer, or anything else that you can use to mine, you get fortune. It says luck either way. Luck on a weapon is looting, luck on a tool is fortune. So you can get fortune like that. So if you max it out to the full fortune and then put lava crystal, which is auto smelt, you guys might think, oh, smeltery gives us 2 of the ingots already, what's the point? But the auto smelting plus fortune, it'll make it so you drop the ore drops more. So if I want to mine an iron ore, it'll drop more than 1 iron ingot, which is really cool. So let's get rid of that. Let's see. We want to get rid of this, and we want to get rid of this. Okay, we got 3 items left. I'm just gonna take long sword, a broadsword, and I guess let's take a hammer. Why not? So, if we want to make it mine faster, we could take redstone, and I believe we can put it on as much as we want, and it'll just keep mining faster and faster. And it's nice to have a really fast mining pick, especially if you put it on manual, which is fast as is. If you put it on the manual pick, it'll go super fast. Just keep upgrading it like that. Blaze powder gives it fiery, which is like fire aspect. Except the only difference is when you use when you have a fire aspect weapon and you use it on a mob, like the cow, I guess. If I were to kill this cow. Alright, forget that chunk, it's not loading. If I used fire aspect weapon on a cow, it would give me cooked beef. But with fire aspect, with the fiery effect on a tool or a weapon, you'd get the raw beef. So that's the only difference there. And then there's 1 modifier left, which I'm about to show you guys. Let's just get rid of all this stuff. Alright, here's the last modifier. It's there we go. Knockback. So you can have a maximum of knockback 10, and it's exactly what it sounds like. You can put knockback on a normal sword, but it'll knock them back pretty far. This actually, let me see. Let me go pick up the pistons. I'm gonna see how far I can knock back that sheep, just to show you guys a little demonstration, I guess. All right, there we go. There we go. Just keep putting this on. And there, we're done. Alright, so let's just see how far I can knock back this sheep. That's a nice distance if you want to get rid of something. So if someone's, say, closing up on you too fast, or maybe a mob is coming too close, just knock them back. And it's awesome with a rapier because that makes you jump back as is if you right click. So if you put knockback on a rapier, you can punch someone and then jump back. Gets you a nice distance away from them. So that's all the modifiers, I believe. Hope you guys enjoy this video and you can use it to your advantage. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe buttons, tell your friends about my channel, and if there's any games or tutorials you would like me to record, just comment about it. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.